Hey everyone, thanks very much for tuning into the video. This video is just a kind of a start to finish on a job we recently did on this Mazda that's behind me, Mazda MX5. So on this car we just did a kind of a deep wash, decontamination, detar, got it inside dried. We did multi-stage machine polish on it just to get rid of any swirl marks, any wash damage, anything like that. Panel wiped the whole thing down after polishing, and we treated it to ceramic coating on the wheels and ceramic coating on the paintwork, and the glass was just cleaned, exhaust tips polished, the kind of just the usual odds and ends then to finish it off. So we'll get cracking with the video. Thanks very much again for tuning in. I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, please subscribe. Yeah, thanks. So we have the wash complete now. We've given it a good thorough wash, and we used Maguire's Wash Plus just to strip back some of the old wax and stuff that's been on the paintwork. We have now detarred and clayed the car, and it's thoroughly dried off as well. So as you can see, she's in here now, just under the lights there, so we can give the paint a good inspection now and see exactly what it needs. A few little areas, you can obviously see the swirl marks, and from what looked like no more than wash damage, there doesn't seem to be too much other damage on the car, which is good. And also from about halfway down the door, when it was resprayed, there is some kind of an anti-corrosion or a stone chip paint put on that and painted over. So there's a very kind of it's almost like very bad orange peel, but that's just the texture of the paint there. So there's nothing massive amount we're going to be able to do for glossing that part. But again, we can obviously put the ceramic on that and get well protected as well, so that it's going to just give it that extra bit of protection. The rest of it, I'll take down a quick walk around it just to show you the damage in that I'm talking about there now. So as you can see, it's just really, you can see a bit of a mark, a bit of a scratch along the side there, probably a ditch mark or something like that. Just under the light beam there, you can see it. And the rest of it just seems to be wash damage. There's another little mark there. Actually, that'll require a little bit more work. Nothing too major anyway. So as you can see, definitely not the worst we've seen. I think we'll get out of this with a good 2-stage polish,
everything going to plan. And what I'll do, I'll just show you here. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up the once you come down to the lower extremities of the car, you have this it looks like very bad orange peel, but that is actually like a textured stone chip paint, an anti-corrosion paint that would have been very common to put on classic cars, probably even from the factory on some cars. But that's, we're obviously not going to try and flatten that because it's a texture in the paint, but we will polish it just to get, again, to get the swirl marks out of it, and we can ceramic over that, no problem, just to get it looking good, get it looking fresh, and to protect it. So yeah, let's get cracking at this correction. So we've made some progress now on the quarter panel. We've given it its first cut. We're using a combination of our 5-inch polisher on the dual action, and obviously for the harder to reach areas then we're using the smaller, actually using a 2-inch pad on the Proxen polisher, on the mini polisher. And this is what we have so far. Don't mind that creaking, that's my seat. Need to give it some oil. As you can see, the finish is pretty decent on it. And when we refine that, it should give it a little bit more gloss also. And obviously then with the ceramic coat on it is going to just add to that as well. So good progress so far. So at long last we have the correction done on the MX5, and we have the refining done also. I reckon we're about 16, maybe 17 hours just on the correction alone on this one, and the refining of it. So now just get it cleaned up, make sure no dust, and get cracking with the ceramic coating on it. So we're going to ceramic the paintwork and the wheels. So we'll get cracking on it here now. So for the ceramic coating on the MX5, we are going to use Tack System Quartz Shine. It's a really nice, easy to use coating. It gives about 2 years durability. And we're going to use that on the paintwork. And for the wheels, we're going to use Car Pro Deluxe. Another one, again, I find it very easy to use. It's a really nice product to use. And it goes a long way too. For a car that you're going to be using, you know, for your daily driver, car that you would wash maybe once every week or once a fortnight, you might only get maybe a year out of the Deluxe. But for this car in particular, because it's not used daily, probably not even weekly, it's going to last a lot longer, and he should get years out of the Deluxe on the wheels. And again, the quartz shine, tax system quartz shine is 2 year durability, and that would be for a car that's used regularly and cleaned and washed regularly. For this car that's not going to be used too much, he should get a lot longer than 2 years out of it. So let's get cracking on it. So before beginning the ceramic coating, we always wipe down all the paintwork with this G-On Prep. I find it's a really nice product to use as well. It goes on very easily and takes any silicone, any polish residue, anything at all like that away from the surface, and just gives you a pure finish. So you know exactly what you're putting the coating over. It also gives the coating a really good bond directly onto the paintwork. Really nice product. So guys, for the tyres, we're going to use G-On tyre. This I have been testing for the last couple of weeks on my own car. So it has been 3 weeks now on my own car on the tyres. Just one coating on the tyres. And with the weather that we've been having over the last 2 to 3 weeks, I wouldn't expect any tyre dressing to last, you know, between rain, sunshine. We even had flooding at the weekend, and it's still noticeably on the tyres after that length. So I really like this. I have always been a fan of the Meguiar's, I think I have it here, Meguiar's Endurance Gel. Again, I still do like this, and I would still use this for some of the tyre that I need a lot of gloss. It's definitely, the Endurance is better for a high gloss shine, but this G-On tyre for a nice kind of a satin finish and for durability, it's definitely my new go-to tire dressing. I just think it's one of the best that I've ever tried, which says a lot because I'm doing this a long time now. Tires dressed, we have the glass cleaned, so now we need to look at some of the finer details. So this number plate surround, we want to put some dressing on this. It's looking very old. You can just see here under the headlights, if the camera will focus on it, there is so there's like a small little piece of plastic trim here with polish around the edge of that, and this is actually visible. This little piece of plastic is visible when the bonnet is closed, so not only do we need to just clean that bit of polish residue off that, I'm going to just dress that also, just to make it blacken it that little bit more, and it's not going to stand out. And then we need to get to just clean up these door shuts. They're already actually very clean. I've given them a wipe down, but I want to put some tax system moonlight. I'm just going to spray some of that on here, and not only is that going to make it nice and shiny, but it is going to protect it also. We'll do the same for in here in the boot shut and inside the driver's door here as well. So the tax system moonlight actually does have some ceramic protection in it. This is the tax system moonlight. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with it. Camera is having big problems focusing on it. There we go. So yeah, we actually topped the ceramic coating with this as well. There's about 12 months protection according to tax system, but you know, it's realistically in our weather it's about a 6-month coating, but in the likes of the door shuts and that, it's going to give you obviously longer than that. So here's the completed article. We have spent 3 full days and plus a little bit more, a couple of late evenings. Full paint correction, scratches, watermarks removed, ceramic coated the paint, ceramic coated the wheels. We have put spray ceramic on the inside of the door shuts. The glass has also been cleaned with a rain repellent. You can see the gloss. It's definitely noticeably better. The colour of the black is really popping. We've got some nice depth out of it. So we really enjoyed working on this one. It was a lot harder work than I thought it was going to be, but we got there in the end. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it and want to see more of this kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks very much for looking.